Here's our first one, Arca Pharma. I've used these. These have been around for freaking ages. And I really, really like this. They've got quite a few different locations that they work out of, like laboratories and production facilities. They can cope. They've got their own in-house products that you can just sell. Awesome. Or in-house products that you could white label. So white labeling is where you take, their particular product, like that Spiralign, for instance, great product, and you put it in your own package with your own label onto it. That's what white labeling is, okay? So they've got that you can do, and they also offer private labeling on manufacture of your own blends and formulations and shit like that as well. Very, very cool. Really great company. I love these guys. Arca Pharma. Arca Pharma. They are based out of, I think they're based out of France. This is Tillman, Belgium. Let's not hold that against them. These are really, really good as well. So these do things a little bit differently. Let's see if we can pull up some of their products. Where are their products? Oh, maybe their products aren't on their website. Oh, here we are. The lab, our products. I'm an idiot. These are also do a private label for you as well. So they'll do all that for you, but they've got different kinds of product ranges for different kinds of things to go target. Mostly these tend to be a lot more topical, things that you rub on yourself, versus Arca Pharma tends to be more kind of stuff that you put in your mouth. Really, really cool. And then you might be thinking, but these are all in Europe. Asher, just because you're in Europe, we're in Australia. So here's an Australian one, Phytotherapy. Isn't that a great image? Oh my goodness, what a fantastic image that is. Australia's magical, man. That whole area, I don't know if that's where that is, but that whole area around the back of Byron Bay and Mullumbimby and all those hinterlands around there kind of reminds me of that. I don't know if it is, but that's a magical place in Australia. What a fantastic place. Anyway, Phytotherapy, they do this too. Okay, so in Australia, this, I believe, is who you'd want to go to for this kind of thing. Super, super cool. Yeah. And then you might be thinking, but cost, what about the cost, Asher? So these, I've used these as well. LifeWorth, the Shenzhen LifeWorth Biotech Company. When I used these a long, long time ago, they were nowhere near as sophisticated as they are now, but now they do all sorts of crazy shit. They can do white labeling for you, and they can do your own kind of product creation as well. Okay, so they'll do both for you, which is kind of cool. And the good thing about these is, how do you get, what is the delivery system of the product? Okay, that's an interesting question to ask, because oftentimes when you think of things like CBD, for instance, huge marketplace, CBD, we're now onto CBD gummies. So the delivery system for the chemicals, for the phytonutrients, is embedded within a gummy. Okay, that's the delivery system. Delivery systems, very, very important. You can get a huge advantage over other people, or indeed you can go into a totally different marketplace just by changing the delivery system. Powders, capsules, gels, gummies, blah, 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 okay? Herbal teas. So they do all types of different things. I guess that's what I'm trying to get to. They're very, very cool. Oops. LifeWorth, okay? LifeWorth. I'll give you this because these are really, really good. Next one, Jiangsu. Please excuse my terrible pronunciation. I found out one of my friends, one of my mates speaks fluent Mandarin the other day. I was like, what the fuck? But he does, and that's kind of cool. I haven't used these, but these are also look very, very good. They've got all the right things on paper. So if I was going to get a quote from these guys, I would definitely also get a quote from these guys to compare, because when you compare them side by side in terms of the production facilities, production capabilities, and certifications that they've got, it's very, very similar. I guess that's what I'm saying, okay? Very cool as well. Handian Bio. Very, very cool. So hopefully that's given you some food for thought, pardon the pun, around actually getting into this kind of things. VitaFood in Europe is what's coming up. That's a massive, massive trade fair for the phytonutrient industry. Yeah, it's in May. If I can, I will go. It's always really, really good. You always get to meet some interesting people. These things are really, really cool. That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of over 2,500 professional e-commerce sellers from right around the world, selling on everything from Amazon to Shopify, eBay to Etsy, and much, much more. If you'd like to find out what we're doing and how we go about helping you make your business successful, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. The link for that is in the description. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.